Hello and welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today I would like to talk about back pain, or when you have a little bit this stiffness in your back, especially when you sat for a while and you get up and then it's like a little bit this feeling like it's tight in your lower back. Before we start, if you have chronic or like pain which is right now pretty intense, I would recommend letting it check by a physio, by a doctor first, and before you start moving, just for your own safety. So let's go through a couple of exercises, my personal favorite exercises, what I like to do when my back needs a little bit of attention. So you're lying on your back, your arms are right next to you extended, your legs are bent. We're going to first do a little inhale, and with your exhale, you're trying to bring your lower back in contact with your mat. And with your inhale, you release completely. You can start with the small movement. Again, exhale, tilt, inhale, release. So you make a little bit, our lower lumbar spine has a little curve in there because we have this double S shape. You're trying to bring your back, your lower back, in contact or leaving an imprint or a little print on your mat and release. You can try to make this exercise a little bit bigger, but make sure that you're not pressing too much, and release. And let's do it one last time. And good. This is our next exercise. So if you like this exercise, continue with this one. I wouldn't recommend doing it on the bed because the mattress is too soft if you want to feel too comfortable. Now, the next exercise is, or we did already the exercise, so that's the beginning of it. So you start also with an inhale. With an exhale, you go through the imprint position, press your feet down, lift your pelvis all the way up. When you're up here in your bridge, you stay with an inhale. And with your next exhale, you're rolling back through your spine, coming back to your starting position, getting ready for your inhale. And exhale, so when you move your spine, when you lift your pelvis up, you have an exhale. When you don't move, you have an inhale. Here we stay, and then you go through, down, back. When we continue with this exercise, make sure that your pelvis is the first body part which is leaving the mat on the way up, and you're rolling each vertebrae up, staying there. Enjoy the feeling, and on the way down you start in the opposite way, so from the top of your spine, rolling down and until your pelvis is back. Let's do it one last time. And up, and all the way back down. Good. Now, next one is, can you open your arms a little bit to the side so you give yourself a little bit of stability? Close your legs completely and your feet, and we're going to move with your exhale again, your legs, knees to one side. Stay there for an inhale, and with your exhale you come back. And let's go over to the other side. And let's say for now the goal is not to reach with your knees all the way down so you're touching the floor and you come back. Maybe let's concentrate more on your pelvis. So when you go with your legs to your right side, the left part of your pelvis is lifting up and your left shoulder stays in contact with your mat. And you come back. Again, when you move, exhale, we go to our left side again. You stay, inhale, and when your next exhale, you're coming back. And over to your right side one last time. And then going over to the other side. There was mostly a little bit mobilization, a little bit moving. Let's go a little bit into activating our abdominal muscles. So lift your right leg up to tabletop, more or less. The other leg stays down. And you have your right leg, take your left hand, so the opposite, and press it with your hand into your knee, and your knee is pressing into your hand. So you feel like, and you hold this pressure. You're trying to have a little competition, a little challenge in between your arm and your leg. Which one is stronger? But make sure that you're not pressing too much. Do you feel a pressure here? You feel in your center something, and stay there for an inhale. With your next exhale, hopefully you can see it. Lift your left leg a little bit up, and inhale, place it back down. You keep on pressing. Exhale, lift your left leg just a little bit up, and inhale, bring it back down. Yes, let's do it again. Exhale, lift, little bit, and down. Even if your toe is just lifting a little bit up, that's enough. And again, last time this side, and going back down. Nice. Then, let's do right hand, left leg is on tabletop. We do the same thing. You press gently into your knee, and your knee is pressing into your hand. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, lift. Inhale, going back up. Exhale, up. And down. And exhale, up. Inhale, down. 2 more times, and lift. And keep on pressing with your knee into your hand. And yes, last time. And then going back down. Good. So we engaged our core a little bit. Let's go and get this oblique side muscle. So can we lie on one side? Doesn't matter which side. So your arm is either extended or bent. Your legs are also long, and make sure that your legs are slightly in front of you, so you can still see the toes from the tip of your eyes without looking at them. Now, let's lift on your top leg just a little bit up, just a little bit. It doesn't have to be a lot. And make yourself as long as possible. Reach with your head in one direction, and your toes are reaching away. From here, you'd have an exhale, lift your bottom leg, and inhale, going back down. Your top leg does move, and exhale, lift your bottom leg. And now, you want to get these inner thighs together. Hopefully here, maybe my pants are a little bit wide, and maybe like that, it makes sense. And here. So I'm trying to meet the inner thighs. So the bottom inner thigh to the top inner thigh. Even if you bring your top leg a little bit down, you just have a little movement, or your bottom leg is just not moving, but you feel how your muscles are working, that's enough. Make sure that your legs are staying in front of you. Slightly. Yes. And last time, relax your legs down for 1 second. Second exercise is you're going to lift both legs with your exhale up. And inhale, they're almost touching the mat. So you still keep a little bit of tension in your stand. Exhale, make your legs long. I don't care how high you lift them, and bring them back down. And lift them up. Make sure you still see the toes from the tip of your eyes. And because sometimes the legs, they want to go behind your center line of your body. And then what's happening is that we're engaging our lower back muscles a little bit too much, which is not necessary for this exercise. And good. Last time. And down. Good. Let's find a one comfortable way going to the other side. Here. Same position, make yourself long, arm is long, or arm is like that, your choice. Legs are in front of you, use your hand, top leg is just slightly a little bit lifted. I'm going to lift this a little bit up, you can see it better, and lift, lower. Bottom leg only, lift, lower. Exhale, lift, inhale, down, up, and down. Again, think long, less up. And let's do a little pause and bring my arm back. So I just wanted to show you, because my pants are a little bit too wide, so I wanted you to see it. And lift both legs, exhale, inhale, going back. You see how much I reach first and then I lift? That makes it a little bit more interesting. So you reach out and lift. Your legs have never been that long like today. Up. And then one last time. Up and down. Good. Now let's come up and we go into the all fours position. Your hands are in line with your shoulders and your knees are in line with your hip joints, more or less. From here, you go and do an exhale and round your back. You do a cat stretch. You're trying to bring your head towards your pelvis. And then coming back and inhale, you lift your head and you extend your spine. And you can start with the small movement first. And then you can make them bigger. And then surround it again. And extend. And 2 more times, rounding. Exhale, coming back. Inhale, extending. And last one. And back. Good. We're going to do one last mobility exercise, which called thread the needle, which is really nice to twist to get a little bit of mobility in your spine. I'm purposely sitting here, sitting in the all fours position, or maybe I'll go a little diagonal, you can see that. You're going to lift your right arm up. Either your elbow is going up and you twist your spine, or you extend your arm all the way as you wish. And then you thread the needle, bring your arm in between your other hand and your knee through, and from here I'm going to change a little bit. You can bring your arm all the way down. You can also sit a little bit back and you reach with your bottom arm away so you have a nice twist. Let's do it again. So you twist up and reaching through. And let's do it one last time with your right arm up. And here you can please breathe through the entire time as you wish. You can exhale, lift, inhale, and you stay down here. Continue breathing maybe 2 or 3 times. And then go over to the other side. And lift your left arm up. And reaching through. Your reminder, don't forget to breathe. And when you feel a little bit of a sensation in your lower back, in your body, it doesn't mean danger immediately. It just means that you have to be a little little bit more aware. And you can check how much the sensation is getting bigger or less. And your body is stronger than you think. And reaching through. And then coming back. Yes, that's it for my favorite lower back pain exercises. I hope I could help you with that. If you have any questions, you'd like to know more about us, about our membership, just send us an email or leave a comment and we'll get in contact with you. Like always, have a wonderful rest of your day and